Hello. I am so happy that I was able to get to share your chart reading with you. I've put together a series of videos to help you kind of have a path to understand some of the information in the PDF report that you got after your reading. So these are just the basics to just start with when you first get your chart. So this video in particular is primarily with starting to work with the human design information. So within this, the very first thing, once you get your PDF report, is you're going to see on the front page is your outline. This is going to have all of the basic information about your particular design. Right here on this front page, the three main things I would like for you to first focus on is your type, your inner authority, and your strategy. This is the foundation of human design. You could literally just work with these three things. And in the experiment, it is said that if you just get really good at knowing your type, your strategy, and your inner authority, that the rest of the chart will begin to fall into place and balance itself so that you easily begin to guide yourself in life to that which brings you joy and happiness. So with that, the very first thing you'll be able to see right on your profile report is what your specific type is, what your inner authority is, and how you get to make the decisions that are correct for you, your strategy. So of these, to note that there's 5 different types. There's generators, manifesting generators, projectors, manifestors, and reflectors. So you get to look at your chart and see what your specific type is. Your specific type is going to determine what your aura is like. Remembering that 91% of the population has a magnetic aura, which means that we're meant to receive and respond to the world around us. We're meant to allow life to come to us. Manifestors are the only type that has more of an electric aura, which means that they are the ones sending signals out to the rest of the types. So when you know your aura and your type, you can start to learn to manage your energy and to create boundaries that are correct for you, which is one of the initial stages in learning how to really honor who we are in this life. So you're going to find one of the first pages within your PDF report is going to look like this right here. It'll say type, strategy, and authority, and you'll see this picture on it right here. And it's going to talk a little bit about what your type is specifically. How do you make decisions that are correct for you? How do you manage your energy a little bit better? And how do you work with your inner authority? To know that there are multiple types of inner authorities. On the right-hand side here, you can see multiple different types of inner authorities. There's the emotional solar plexus, sacral, splenic, the heart, the G center, the environmental, and then there's the moon, which is very specific to just the reflectors. The reflectors are 1% of the population, and reflectors get to wait an entire 28-day cycle in order to make sure they make decisions that are right for them. So when I say this, it will help you, especially those of you with, say, the emotional solar plexus inner authority, not feel so bad about learning how to wait before you make a decision. So in your PDF report, it's going to very detailed go into your specific inner authority and to understand better how to put it to work for you, how to learn your inner authority so that you feel the things, hear the things, know the things in your life that are right for you so that you can start to make decisions in your life that are your true yeses and your true nos. So within one of the next things you will see on your profile here is the definition. This one's actually really significant, and you're going to find a section right in your PDF report that will say definition. You're either going to be a single definition, a split definition, a triple split, and then a more rare type is a quadruple split definition. Your definition is how you kind of feel your own presence and know your own energy through your interaction with others. So as you read the section on your definition, this is going to just give you another layer deeper into knowing yourself a little bit more. Know that each and everything within the chart is taking us into our unique layers of ourself. Because remember, there's only 5 types. And of all the people on the planet, it would be pretty basic if we all just fit into 5 categories. The first thing that we learn is our type, which is one of these 5 types, but that's just the beginning. You are like a rainbow spectrum of uniqueness that is not like anyone else on the planet. So just allow yourself to first know the basics and take yourself down a little deeper and a little deeper so that you can fine-tune yourself so that you are fully and completely manifesting and bringing into your life exactly what you choose to have in your life. Now, the next thing I want to bring your awareness to is something here called the not self theme. And this is just right on the cover page again, and you're going to see that the not self theme is based upon specifically your type. Every type has their own unique not self theme. So it's important for you to know your not self theme, because when you feel that emotion, that is going to give you a signal that you're probably making decisions in your life that aren't resonating for you and your soul's path. So it's actually really great to know when you are triggering your not self theme, because it gives you an alarm system to go, hey, whoa, wait a minute. I might need to stop and take a peek right now at what am I doing right now that isn't actually honoring my energy, my path, my boundaries, or the choices that my soul is calling for me to make right now. So your not self theme is very important to know. This next thing you're going to be seeing within your PDF report is we're going to be going through the centers. Now, I like to tell you that the first thing to really know is your type, your strategy, and your inner authority. The next thing I would like for you to focus on in your chart is your open centers. Every center is like a chakra center. It's an energy center. It has its own vibrations that it holds within there, own energy that it processes within there. So your open centers are the places where you will have the tendency to absorb and take in the energy of your outside environment and others around you. And it is the places where you will most likely be your not self. So it's really important to see on your chart which of your centers are open. Now, each center has gates within it. And I'm just going to share this image right here just to give you a little understanding that every single gate has a purpose and a meaning. These are all different ways where our consciousness has a perspective into the experience of this lifetime. Every single one of these gates has 3 frequencies that it can resonate at, as either a shadow or your not self, as the gift, where you are utilizing the beauty and the balance of it, or as the siddhi or enlightenment state, where we begin to transcend the duality realm of this particular incarnation, and we start to become that enlightened being that knows that we are so much more than just our body and so much more than just this lifetime. So just to know, every single gate is an absolute powerful place to meditate and to go inward in order to understand ourselves at a deeper level. There are 64 of them, and they correspond to the I Ching. So this is like our path in life. So you are going to first and foremost want to know your type, strategy, inner authority. What are your open centers? And then next, we're going to focus on your sun and earth, on your personality and design side. And those are the main gates that I will ask you to focus on next. So your gates and your open centers create what is the self and not self theme. So this is where we really want to start catching shadow in our life. This is truly the experiment that we take with human design. And every single center has its own self or not self theme. So the head is the pressure center, and we get to ask ourselves, are these ideas mine, or am I trying to answer someone else's questions? The ajna is mental anxiety. Are these thoughts mine, and am I trying to figure out other people's thoughts? The throat center is a manifesting center, and our question is, are these words, topics, or creations mine, or am I trying to attract attention? The G center is the soul seat. This is really our magnetic monopole. And our question is asking, am I being me? Is this me? Am I looking for love and direction? The heart or the will center is asking, are these desires mine? Am I worthy? And what am I trying to prove? The emotional solar plexus asks, are these emotions mine? Am I avoiding truth or conflict? The splenic center is asking, are these fears or intuitions mine? Am I holding on to things that are not good for me? The sacral center is the most powerful motor, and it's asking us to really ask, do we know when enough is enough? And the root center is the bottom pressure center, and it's the pulse or the push to get things done. And when that pressure comes, we want to ask, is this even mine? So I will just allow you to be with that initial information. At the bottom of your PDF, you are going to find something on your profile. And this is the next thing I would direct you to go and look at. Your profile is created by your sun on your personality side, and your design side. And you will see that there is a number, a decimal point, and then another number. It's the number after the decimal point that creates your profile. So for this particular chart, this person is a 5-2 on the personality side and a 64-4 on the design side, which means that their profile is going to be a 2-4. You are going to look at your particular profile. That again will be on the front page, and it will tell you most distinctly, this is another layer to your uniqueness. And this is incredibly powerful. This is right up there with knowing your type, your strategy, and your inner authority. So I invite you to go to the back of the PDF and start to explore your profile. When you look at your profile, you're going to see that it comes in all of these 12 different variations on the side here. And these are coming from the 6 lines of the I Ching. So as you look at this, this is just taking us down into more unique rainbow colors of frequencies, if you will, that are your own unique palette of who you are, who you came here to be, and the expression that you get to be that is different than everyone else. Usually that's what's the most uncomfortable for us, is to not be like everyone else, but we're not meant to be like everyone else. In fact, we're meant to be in harmony with each other. So find your information within your chart. Start with those basic things right there. That is enough to really just get started into really getting the foundation of who you are through your human design chart. And we will continue with the Incarnation Cross in the next video. So I thank you so much for allowing me to share that with you. Thank you.